An important topic that we need to talk about is cervical influence with throwers, specifically when you're looking at motor output and neural drive to the internal system, which the internal software is going to really dictate the hardware, the bio to the mechanics. So when we're looking at cervical influence, one of the tests that we implement in our pre-screening, which is known as the SARS, the System Action Reaction Stability Test, is we're going to be doing a shoulder extension test. So he's going to be making a fist, and he's not going to allow me to put him up into overhead flexion. So we're going to first start with the head neutral, and then we're going to apply him in cervical influence, because in cervical influence, you'll decrease motor output and neural drive, and I'll explain that in a second. So you're going to see here, 3, 2, 1. He could hold that really well. I put him in cervical influence with his neck. 3, 2, 1. Can't hold it, right? So you can see how easier it was for me to pull him up into shoulder flexion. So the reason why this plays a huge role, so your ocular motor system is your eyes, right? Your eyes connect to the brain connects to the spinal cord. The spinal cord sends these mechanical receptors or electrical signals that tell the muscles to contract. When your head is neutral, your eyes are more fixated on the target and what the objective goal is. When your head is cervically influenced here, now your eyes are away from that target. So now the neck muscles have to do a better job at contracting and stabilizing, because your neck muscles also influence shoulder kinematics. So your neck muscles attached to the clavicle, the posterior acromion line of the shoulder, and other different attachments on the sternum, cervical, thoracic vertebrae, and even the rib cage too. So obviously the neck muscles play a huge role, but now we're going to apply what is known as the law of systematicity. So he's going to bring his head up. So now he's going to lightly contract into my hand while contracting down into this hand. So the law of systematicity states that neurons that wire together fire together. So we're going to create a PAP response, post-activation potentiation. So he's going to go, he's going to push down, 6 seconds on, 6 seconds off. We're going to do that 3 times. Okay, now we'll go last one. So we just did 3 reps. Good. So now we just did 3 reps. All right, so 6 on, 6 off. So now we're going to retest, see how well he can hold this now, because now we just got those neck muscles fired up. 3, 2, 1. So boom, right there. Now you just can see how well he could stabilize in this position, because as throwers, when we're looking at cervical influence as throwers, when we're flipping that arm up, we're getting into cervical influence to the throwing side. So that plays a huge role as when the head and the eyes are looking that way, how the neck muscles engage with shoulder kinematics plays such a huge role at keeping good integrity of the health of the shoulder. Because again, if we don't keep good integrity of the shoulder, then it's going to affect the elbow, because you got a ball and socket joint dictating the hinge joint. So that's why little things like isometric contraction work with cervical influence, even working like cervical neck isometrics, plays such a huge role for overhead throwing athletes.